So, okay, welcome back. Today, day 6, and we are going to initiate theme 3. Sorry, theme 2, and it's a day 6. And again, I'm so happy to see you here, and I'm welcoming you to choosing this wonderful path for your inward journey. As I always say, and that may become a cliche for you, but you must know that you are surrounded by an artificial intelligence. You are just surrounded by machines, fast world, fast screens, endless noise. But in this endless noise, you will have to learn how to be poised. You will have to learn your deep breath. You will have to learn how to speak kind words, and how you will have to protect your the calmness of your mind, and you will have to just just choose a wise words, right? Because I always says, unless or until you have a calm mind or a mindfulness or a focus, no matter how brilliant you are, no matter how smart you are, how informed you are, unless or until just with a just lack of a wisdom of knowledge or a knowledge of wisdom, you cannot get success in your life. You cannot just succeed. So that is why we are here. We already have learned the theme 1, breathing, and I have repeated the session, and I have just recapped you in everyday session. So in the theme 2, I will not repeat, but for 10 minutes you will have to practice the Brahmari, the Om sound, the Dhvani of Om sound. You will have to, what you have to do for that, you have to just close your eyes, your ears. You will have to sit like a mountain on a sukhasana. Then you will have to inhale, and you will have to start just humming like a bee, right? And you will have to hear that dhwani, that sound in your heart and in your mind. What it does actually, it activates your vagus nerve, which is very very important, and which connects your mind to your body, right? Which activates your just it regulates your circadian rhythm. And you know what is the circadian rhythm, why we are in need to regulate our circadian rhythm, and why we need to empower our mitochondrial system. The other is the pranayama. What is that? That you will have to sit like a mountain on a sukhasana. Then you will have to flow your prana from the mula, yani tailbone to navel, navel to throat, to heart, to throat, to eyes, to mind, to your crown. Then hold at there. Then start melting them softly. Then let it reach to the tailbone. Then you will have to see your sacred river of prana in your body. That would be like a golden glow, golden light in your body, and that will definitely, that works in doing what actually, that regulates your emotions, and that makes you mindful, that makes you focus. You know that you, I don't know whether you confess or not, but you all have a problem of attention, right? Because you just, when you start reading, you just start flipping your pages. Why? Because there is a problem in the attention. So when you will be doing this, the Brahmari and the Amar Pranayama, so you will be learning how to be just mindful and how to focus. Other, we have learned the power pod. You know what is your power pod? अब मुझे बताने का बार बार ना, I should not detail every time, but unless or until you are just uh, giving a power, giving energy to your power pod, unless or until you are empowering your root, how can you be settled? आप कैसे settle हो सकते हो? Right, so you have to just flow the prana into your tailbone is your root, that is your power pod. Then we worked on our anahata, or I can say the, we learned how to grow our heart. Why? Because we should be compassionate, and we should know how to regulate our emotions. Unless you know how to regulate your emotions, your world will not be fine. Your character seems maybe confused, because your emotions are not stable, or unless your emotions are stable, आप क्या ही कर सकते हो अच्छे से, how can you focus to anything? So when you just flow prana to your heart, you become compassionate, and you learn how to regulate your emotions. Then to throat, when you just flow prana to your throat, it makes you a truthful voice. it gives you a truthful voice, sorry, because it unless you have a honesty in your words, you can gain the confidence. That is why you need to flow the prana to your throat. And that's a mind side, that's a voice box we have worked. And the mind side, you know that the focus, centered, mindfulness, resilience, everything you can get from here. That is why we need to do all these 6 practices, 5 rounds per. So how much time you will take? Hardly 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. So that's the base, that's the foundation. Unless or until you can just pay attention on your foundation, trust me, you cannot move to this theme 2, theme 3, theme 4. Everything would be vague. Trust me. There is no point. If you have not practiced them, if you have not practiced 5 rounds of each, just leave the session now because it will not work. If you have practiced and if you are going to practice every day, if you are practicing every day, that breathe all 5 rounds of each, then only these theme 2, theme 3, theme 4 will work. Without that prana, that is why this is theme 1. This is the foundation. So you have to do. I hope you people are doing. Just text, just answer me here. Text, just comment. Okay, great. Some of are doing, some of are not doing. Who have not done, please do it in the evening, right? So if you are not going to practice, then leave the session now, immediately, because this will not work. So let's come to the Ichha. We will have to learn about the Ichha. What is the Ichha? What do you understand by Ichha? Write in a comment box. What do you understand by Ichha? Ichha is what do I truly want. It's not what do I want. It's what do I truly want. Now, what is the difference? That's you have to understand. What is the difference in between what do I want and what do I truly want? This is the understanding in between true desire versus impulse. What do I want? That may be impulse. What do I truly want? That is not impulse. That is a true will. Get the difference. Today's the particular learning is this, the difference of will in between impulse and a true will, right? So what is this exactly? This ichha shakti or a will, I can say this is the power of will. When you know your true will or true want, then this is the power of will, because this is a sacred spark that drives you toward what is truly actually meaningful. So because not every desire is sacred, you may have so many desires, right? And you may want that I do not want to practice the breathing, some of you may be thinking. So it is not sacred, or unless and until your will is not sacred, you will not get that whether is a noisy impulse or what. So I have told you what I'm telling you, that every desire is not sacred, because some are noisy impulses, some arises from peer pressures. Ask yourself, do you have some wants which have come out of peer pressure? Ask yourself, do you have some wants which have come out of, yeah, which arises out of noisy impulses? Ask yourself. Note them down. Note कीजिए उनको. But true ichha, true will, it comes from your heart and your concerns. Now let's understand, how do we get to know that it is from my concerns or it is just out of impulse? How we will get to know? And important question is that you must have a question, why I want to learn this, why it matters. It matters because you are in the age of AI and distractions. You're surrounded by the artificial intelligence. Without artificial intelligence, without AI, without I can say distractions, because you scroll endlessly, you have a long screen times, you do number you ask every question to the Google, you are informed, you are loaded with information. So these are what? These are informations. We can say it is a knowledge. So it matters because you are in the age of AI and distractions. And in this age, you because you are surrounded by the choices without clarity. I told you that you scroll endlessly, you have long screen time, you watch so many things, you read so many things, you're loaded with the information, All these are what? These are choices without clarity. From screen content to lifestyle demands. Just check your lifestyle today. Note down. Then versus you will see your lifestyle after 21 days when you will be completing this Kavach course, this shield, when you will be wearing this shield of breathing, Ichha, Jnana, number of things that will come to you. So because now you, when you make choices, are you making choices with clarity or out of impulses? What the content you are getting from the screen, or you are just leading the lifestyle, do you feel it is sacred? It is your true will? Because you have not been taught that how to recognize your inner desires. You chase what's popular. You do not choose what is purposeful. This is how meaningful. You choose what? You choose what is popular, but you do not choose what is actually purposeful. That's what we are learning here. That is why we are here. Because knowing your true ichha, true will, that builds focus. Your true will leads you to focus. That makes you, that gives you emotional strength. That gives you moral compass in this confusing world, my dear children, my dear Shishu Shaktis. Are you getting me, beta log? You will have to recognize your inner desire in this noisy world, in this confusing world. You will have to choose the purposeful things, not which are popular. That is why we have to learn all this thing. And how it will help you in the future, it will help like the, because when you will be understanding your true ichha, that you will become more dedicated, less distracted. At the 21 years, in the first attempt, somebody cracks the UPSC at the age of 21. How it happens? You also try, means you are too young. I'm not, sorry, it is a wrong example. But in the 10th standard, yes, that's the right example. Somebody can, score well. Somebody is a wonderful player at the age of 14. Somebody is a very good, chess player. Mean somehow somebody, if somebody is doing good, because that person knows his or her true will, that is why he's doing well in what he or she wants. And what you are doing something, that the one day this, another day this, I don't want to study. So many parents, they talk to me, and that you exactly do not what do you want to do at the age of 13, 14, 15. You're not more than, you are not, more, I can say that you are not a kid now, adolescent you are, right? So you must know, we have to understand our true will, because it makes you dedicated, not distracted. When you stop, just being compared, then you become committed. It gives you, when you learn, when you understand your true will, your true ichha, that is actually you then lead to the path of a leadership that supports your mental health, that builds your mental health. You become resilient because it gives you resilience in this teen life to the adult life. Leadership does not come at the age of 25 or 30. These skills you will have to build from this very age. You need to balance your mental health from this very age. You need to learn the skills of resilience from this very age. You getting me? Acha, let me narrate a story for you. I should narrate a story of a Ira. Ira is a 13-year-old girl, right? And she's creative and she loves paints. And she has a best friend Tanu, and she's very trendy and loud. Can you relate it? Ira is a 13-year-old. She is creative and she loves to paint. And her best friend Tanu, she is very loud and she is very trendy. ठीक है? And in the story, there is a dadi Who is Ira's guide at home? Can you relate it? If you are creative, if you're doing if you love to doing something particularly, or you have a friend who is trendy and loud, and you have any elderly person at your home, maybe your mother, maybe your father, maybe your dadi, maybe your masi, and who's your guide, and you love taking guidance, seeking guidance from them. So can you relate? Or maybe just a vice versa, means you have a friend who is a creative and who loves doing something because she or he knows the true Icha, but you are loudy or you are trendy, and somebody in both of you, maybe her, she, or maybe you have a guide at your home. Can you relate the scene? Because I will just explaining. So I was just just narrating this story. So it was the area school annual day. Matlab, let me start with the era story on the school annual day. The era has a school annual day and sorry annual day. But what happened the next week? Everybody was buzzing about new clothes, hairdos, sneakers. But Tanu had just ordered bright, high top shoes that lit up while walking, because you people are the people who are trendy. They do what? They try to buy bright clothes, trendy clothes, right? So when everybody was buzzing about new clothes और ये सब, तो तनु ने भी क्या किया? Tanu has ordered for a high top shoes that lit up while walking. But Ira, what Ira did? Tanu asked to her, Ira, you have to get them too. Tanu said, everyone getting them, we will look like a team. Do you feel Ira was fool or Ira was wise? Let me detail. Ira smiled weakly. She did not really want those shoes. She had actually been saving up to buy a yellow kite making set from an online art store. What she said? Because she wanted to have, and she had actually been saving that money to buy a yellow kite making set. Why? Because she was an artist. She loved painting. She loved to paint, not painting, sorry. She loved to paint. So that is why she bought this. She did not buy those shoes. She imagined herself sitting in a winter sun. She imagined herself that sitting in the winter sun, crafting kites with paint and bamboo stick and flying them on her roof. Can you imagine if you just make something, if you create something and you are using that art, so how much you will be just loving, just buy something from the market that gives you happiness but for a short time. But when you create something and when you use that art and you show those art to someone, that actually gives you happiness. Anyways, let me come back to the Ira and Tanu. So it made her heart flutter, a different kind of joy, but it wasn't cool in your language. You getting me? So what you think? Would Tanu stop being her friend? Because Tanu was trendy, Tanu was loud, Ira was creative. Ira wanted to buy those kite and those जो भी सब चीजें हैं. She wanted to buy because she want to just do her artwork, right? But and she refused to buy shoes to Tanu, and she said ki no, I don't want. Though Tanu said to her that if we will buy those shoes, we will look like a team. So what do you feel? Would Tanu stop being her friend? Would everyone laugh? Just think. Because I'm sure you would have, sometime maybe you have encountered such kind of situation. What would you feel? Reply me. Answer me. What you feel? Would Tanu stop being her friend? Would everyone laugh? Have you come across such kind of scene or situation? Okay. That evening, she sat with Dadi in silence. Dadi said, if no one was watching, what would you choose? Thought provoking question, my dear children. Think yourself. When nobody was watching, what would you choose? Ira said the kite. She whispered, that kite. The red shoes are not of me. Dadi nodded. Then choose the kite. That's your true Icha. Your real one is the kind of wanting that leaves you your heart full, not your cupboard. You need to buy something which leaves your heart full, not your cupboard. Ira paused, took a breath, and clicked buy now on the kite kit. At school, a few teased her red flip flops, but when she invited them to fly her handmade kite the next weekend, everyone came, even Tanu. Years later, Ira became an artist and an aeronautical designer. That moment when she chose Icha, when she chose Icha over impulse, had anchored something deep in her. Try to understand. You know, when you impulse, when you feel something, you want to buy something because your friend has placed an order, and you want to buy something because the your mind is saying you want to have pizza, and you just give a pause, then ask yourself after half an hour, 1 hour, do you want, ask yourself, do you want pizza now? You will just see 80 to 90% the desire will vanish. Then you just think, because that was an impulse desire. Impulse desire, impulse will is loud. Impulse will is shout. Impulse will shouts. But true will, true want stays with you. It grows with you. It is not shout. It is not loud. It is not for a short time. It always stays in your heart. It always leads you to your path. But amid of your impulse desire wants all the time, impulse wants, which comes out of peer pressure or trend or ego or I really do not know, or screen time or internet, I really do not know. So they just pop up vanish, they comes goes, come go. But your true will, your true want stays with you in your heart. If you listen your true desire, you will get to know that will lead you to a particular path, that will lead you to your destiny, that will not leave you confused in your future. So you start reading, start understanding, start seeing the difference in between your impulse desire, impulse want, and your true want. That should be your lifestyle. If your mind is saying something, you must have something, then you just take a pause and ask yourself, is it impulse or true? Then you will get to know, you will get your answer. What exactly you want. Okay, let me narrate one other story. It is about the Devika. Devika is a 12-year-old and she loves the science and painting. But more than that, she was curious about people and their feeling. And you might be having that, you might be curious about the people's feeling and something. So one day, what happened? One day, when she was on the way back from her school, she passed by a fancy shop, and there it was a big chocolate bar shining under the glass. Her mouth watered. Her hand went straight to her pocket. Rupees 120 was enough. I must have it, she told herself right now. It happens with you too. Devika, when she was just coming, she was on the just way to her home. Then she saw a bar, big bar, Snadekha shopper, and she wanted to buy immediately because that was, that attracted to her. So she wanted to buy immediately. She said, I must have it. She told herself right now. She entered the shop, heart was racing, just as her eye spotted something next to the billing counter, a journal, a blank white book with a soft father drawn on the cover. But for a moment, something stirred in her. She had been thinking of writing her own stories for weeks. कैसे याद आया उसको? How she remembered? Because when she entered the shop, Just her eyes spotted something next to the billing counter. There was a journal, a blank white book with a soft feather drawn on the cover. Immediately, something popped up in mind. For a moment, something stirred in her. Then, what she started thinking, she had been thinking of, writing her own stories because she had been writing her own stories for a week. And even the last night, she had even dreamt of a girl who paints stars and speaks through trees. She could write that. But the chocolate bar, it was louder, closer. The journal, it was quiet but deep. She stood still, and suddenly a voice inside her whispered, "The chocolate will be gone in 10 minutes, but the journal will grow with me." She breathed. She closed her eyes. She walked with the journal. That night, she wrote the story, The Girl Who Could Hear Trees. And 1 year later, her school published in the annual magazine, The Chocolate. She never even remembered in after that day. Are you getting? When she wrote that story a year before, and that was published in the school magazine, even she did could not remember at that time it happened with her. So are you getting? It happens with you every time, every day. So you will have to understand whether it is impulse or true. How many have you got the difference in between the impulse and the true? Are you getting? Impulse is loud, impulse shouts and for a short time, but the true desire stays with you in your heart for a long time. That leads you to the path actually. What is actually your path? Because you cannot recognize your path in this very early age. Nobody gets to know. Even at the age of 40, people beta do not get to know. But how you can get to know? When you will start following your heart, when you will get to know in between impulse and the true will, then you will get to know. And just make it a, make this kind of a thing, you just make it a lifestyle. When you will make it a lifestyle in that way, when you will be learning this is impulse, this is true, right? So what is the moral of the story? An impulse makes noise, but true icha makes meaning. It stays, it grows, and it makes you grow, right? So now we have a cue card. Let me open the cue card. Okay. Yes. Q card is the true ichha or just impulse. Now I'm going to just ask you something. Now you just reply from the story of a Devika journal. Ask yourself before you choose something. Write down. And I will share all these questions to the group too. So here is a question in my screen. Ask yourself before you choose something. Is this loud and urgent? Write down. What you have to do, ask yourself, write down, ask yourself before you choose something. Is this loud or it is urgent? Is it a quiet or meaningful? Just ask yourself when you buy something, when you are just choose something, not only buy, when you're choosing something, just ask yourself, is this loud and urgent? Or is it a quiet or meaningful? The next question, will this still matter till tomorrow? The first question, when you choose something, you ask yourself, is this loud and urgent? Write down. Is this loud and urgent or quiet or meaningful? The next question, will this still matter tomorrow? Write down. The next question is, will this help me grow? Will this help me grow or just give me a moment of excitement? How meaningful question these are to understand the difference in between your impulse want and a your true want that you have to answer. And these are just at your age centric questions. These are child centric. Ask yourself, Abhi, I'm just giving you a 2 minutes. Think of something you want today. Think of something you have thought of today. Ask yourself, is it meaningful or is it urgent or is it loud or it is quiet? Think, will it matter tomorrow? Think, will it help you in grow? Understand, impulses shout, true ichha whispers and wait. When you will be just asking these questions to you, so dhyan rakhna, impulses will be shouting yes, 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 but true ichha whispers in a fainted voice that will say wait. Remember always, your real desire helps you to create, care, and grow. Your true desire help you to create, care, and grow, but your impulse wants to grab and go. Your true ichha, your true want, create, care, and grow, but your impulse wants to grab and go. This is the difference. So for the parents, there is a journal, and we have just understood. I will share in the group, but if the parents are here, they must understand, because in this world of ads, trends, and peer influences, even a 10-year-old is choosing all the time. 10-year-old. If you ask a child who is a 10-year-old, he makes the choices out of trend because of the trend only. But we have to understand, are these choices our own? You have to understand this. So that is why today we have introduced the Ichha Shakti. When you will when you will receive, when you will understand that what do I really want? Not what is it is loud, shiny, or popular. What do I really want? Not what is loud, shiny, and popular, but what feeds my spirit. Once you will be following your true will and you will be getting the difference in both impulses and the true will, you will start noticing in you that you will start taking a pause before asking for something. After taking this session, you will have to start every time when you choose something, when you ask something, you will take a pause. Are you getting me? And you will have to start speaking on your deeper interest. This is the problem the whole life people suffer, my dear students, trust me, because they really do not want what is their true ichha, and that is why they suffer in their relationships, their career, their studies, and you also suffer in a lot of the things. You also having issues with your friends, with your family, and with the studies, with your marks, with your teachers. Why? Because you do not and the trends and shopping market, and you really do not know in what you are interested, actually what is your interest, because you really do not know the difference in between the impulse and the true desire. Now every time when you are going to ask something or you're going to choose something, you will have to take a pause and ask yourself whether it is shouting, whether it is loud, or no, it is deeper inside. Ask yourself whether it really matters for me. Will it be staying till tomorrow? Will it help in growing me? Or it is just shouting or loud? I just want to grab it and go, and want to go. Or no, it will help me in grow. That is why we have to learn the Ichha Shakti. Okay? So your parents also need to learn as a parent, and they also have to ask to themselves, am I honoring their quiet desire or just reacting to their demands? We will just have a session with the parents too. We will ask them too, and we will just just share these questions in the group. And if the parents are here, if the parent is with the child, just ask yourself, do I model delayed gratification or impulse buying myself? Ask yourself, can I gently help them find their true ichha when they seem confused or not? Because parents को भी समझना होगा. Parents also need to understand how we are helping them. We are reacting to their demands, or we just honor to their quiet desires. Okay. So impulses say now, true ichha says I'm worth waiting for. So let's raise your children, raise yourself to follow the inner compass, not your outer noise. This is actually the session of today, and you have to understand the difference in between impulse. Today's lesson is, whenever you go to choose something, whenever you go to buy something, Ask yourself, is it loud shout or is it shouting? Right? So today's worksheet, let me share. And here is the worksheet. Let me read it for you. Maicha, and there are some of the question of the journal prompt. You may note them down, or I'll be sharing this sheet in the group too. And here is the first question: what do I truly love doing, even when no one claps or notices? Your true will start talking to you. Next question: if I had all the resources in the world, what kind of world would I want to help create? Wow, what a wonderful question. You will start getting knowing yourself. It is the know thyself, khud ko janna. If I had all the resources in the world, what kind of world would I want to help create? Circle words or draw symbols and describe your world. Peace, nurture, no, sorry, nature. There are so many options. Wisdom, innovation, kindness, art, equality. You will have to write your own. What happens inside me when I ignore what I deeply want? I feel tired without reason, envy of others, disconnected, overthinking. I feel my mind is restless. And what helps me come back to my true self? You have to answer these. Then there is a game, Icha Tracker Challenge. For 3 days, track your choices. You will have to make a tracker for yourself. Make a tracker of yourself, for yourself. 3 days tracker. Before you scroll, before you scroll, before you eat, before you react or decide something, pause and ask, do I really want this or am I copying someone? There is a question on yourself. There is a question on your personality, my dear bacha. Ask yourself, do I really want this or I'm copying someone? Why you are copying someone? You yourself is a wonderful piece of this universe. You are a wonderful creature. Why you are copying someone? Anyways, ask yourself, is this helpful for me in a long run? What would my wisest version choose? Color one leaf on the tree below for every time you pause before acting. Draw your own tree with 10 leaves or paste a tree sticker a color. Next is design a symbol for your Icha. Use one color, one shape, and one word to create a personal symbol for your deep wish or dream. My color, my shape, my word, and you will have to draw there. I'm sharing the sheet. And you will have to repeat softly, my Icha is sacred. It may be quiet, but it guides me truly. I choose to listen with love and act with courage. Okay? So you can see how meaningful questions are there. You will have to make your tracker for 3 days before choosing anything, before buying anything, before eating anything, before schooling, before doing anything. In your heart, nobody is seeing your heart. You are seeing your heart only. You just ask yourself, do I really want this? Will it help me to grow? Is it impulse or true? And for 3 days, you will have to just see your track, your choices, tracker of choices. Okay, so I have shared the sheet in the group, and you just take a printout, and you will have to start writing just all the answers, and you will have to share this in the group, and the Mardashika will be there. And if you have any question, you may ask to her straight away. But if you want to seek my any assistance or help, I'm there for you. But you will have to share the sheet. Unless or until you will be sharing the sheet, you will not get the certificate. I'm telling you. You will have to sort the sheet, beta. It is not. I'm not just Okay, I should not speak like this. You will not get the certificate. I'm so sorry, but you will have to do the sheet for yourself. And before writing these answers, 5 rounds of each breathing. That should be in your lifestyle if you want to be focused, mindful. resilient, wise, with your choices. If you want to be poised, not to be confused in the noise. So, 5 rounds of each: Brahmari, Amar Pranayama, Power Pot, Glowing Heart, Voice Box, and Mind's Eye.